My family, Dr. Shola, and the amazing, beautiful people of Nigeria have reacted after a UK tabloid, Daily Mail, showcased its bitterness, its anger, its jealousy, its racism when they found out that Harry and Meghan have been invited by the country's chief of defense staff to visit Nigeria. Daily Mail is pissed. Daily Mail, a tabloid with close links to Prince William and Charles, is pissed, very angry that Prince Harry and Meghan have been invited to Nigeria. And my family, when the Daily Mail is angry, here's what they do. They show the entire world their anger by being racist. And my family, we condemn the racism of the Daily Mail, owned by Rothmere. My family, before I read you what Dr. Shola has said, allow me to tell you what happened. First of all, it was announced just yesterday that Prince Harry will be visiting the UK. He'll be there for one purpose: to attend the Invictus Games 10th anniversary service being held at St. Paul's Cathedral. That's why Harry is going to the UK. And the carnival of so-called experts were happy. They were jumping up and down. Harry's coming, Harry's coming, Harry's coming. Members of the Rota were reporting Harry's coming with so much jubilation. He's coming. And they were happy to report that Meghan won't be with him. And then all of a sudden, a media outlet in Nigeria then reported that Prince Harry and Meghan will be visiting Nigeria together. And my family, just like that, everyone across the world is now talking about Harry and Meghan's visit to Nigeria, not Prince Harry's visit to the UK. My family, people are talking about both Harry and Meghan's visit to Nigeria. The eyes of the world were tuned into this news that Prince Harry was going to visit the UK for the Invictus Games 10th anniversary service being held at St. Paul's Cathedral. But the moment it was reported that Harry and Meghan will be in Nigeria after being invited by the country's chief of defense staff, my family, the red carpet was taken away from the UK. And my family, the red carpet has been laid out in Nigeria for Harry and Meghan. And the eyes of the global media will be on Nigeria. And UK tabloids are pissed. All their plans, all their narratives, my family, have been destroyed immediately. Because of that announcement. Because now they know there is no way Prince Harry is staying longer in the UK than he has to. Because he has other plans. UK media and the firm wanted to humiliate Prince Harry. King Charles was throwing a garden party. He's throwing a garden party on the same day that Prince Harry is expected to be in the UK. William will be presenting royal honors on the same day Harry is expected to be in the UK. And they both, William and Charles, could have picked any other day to do what they want to do. Charles could have picked any other day to throw a party. He chose the day Prince Harry is coming to the UK. William also, he chose the day Harry is coming to the UK to present his royal honor. That way, they can say, you know what? William and Charles are too busy. They don't have time to see Prince Harry. My family, already, I can see that's what the tabloids are saying. However, because of this announcement, the Prince Harry and Meghan will be visiting Nigeria. My family, UK media, now know Prince Harry himself has other plans. Prince Harry himself has other plans. They wanted to humiliate Prince Harry by saying, Harry, your father has no time for you. Your brother has no time for you. That's what they did when Harry came over to see Charles after Charles was diagnosed with cancer. That's what Wikimedia did. They were like, Harry, do you see? Charles only gave you 40 minutes of his time and then he left. That's what Wikimedia did. They mocked Harry. But now, my family, they won't be able to do that. They won't be able to do what they did the last day because right now they know Harry has other plans. Harry also has other plans. You know, I remember when Harry was in Vegas to give my family NFL honor my family to someone called Cameron Hayward. When Harry was there, UK media who were like, Harry, do you see your father only gave you a few minutes of his time? Or complaining because it appeared Harry had other plans himself. And once again, Harry is showing them he also has other plans himself. And UK media do not like seeing that. They don't like seeing that. And my family, so here's what the Daily Mail have said that has sparked so much backlash online, my family. People are upset. People are calling out the racism of the Daily Mail. My family, here's what the Daily Mail did. My family. They wrote on their homepage, Harry and Meghan on safari. They said, Sussexes on safari. My family, that's what they wrote. And my family, here's what Dr. Shola responded in response to Daily Mail's My Family homepage headline. Safari in Nigeria? This isn't lazy ignorance. It's plain racist ideology. You know? There are some people who aren't smart, who think that Africa is a country, not a continent. And those are the same people who think Africa is synonymous with safari. And are from the school of thought that African nations are tribes. Those same fools label 50 million plus Yorubas, 35 million plus Igbos as tribes, but Scotland with 5 million plus, and Finland with 5 million plus as nations. My family. And clearly, Daily Mail is just being racist. My family. Daily Mail is just being, my family, racist. That's what, my family, they're being. They're being, my family, extremely racist. And also, they wrote, non-working royals, Harry and Meghan, will tour Commonwealth nation Nigeria after being invited by the government to take part in cultural activities. Days after Harry's UK Invictus event. So, will Meghan join him in Britain first? So, will Meghan join him in Britain first? They really don't get the message, do they? Or they do, and they're playing ignorant, my family. They really don't understand that Meghan wants to be in a place whereby she feels safe, whereby she is safe, whereby she is happy, whereby she is appreciated, loved. My family, if there is something that I think that all of us have noticed about Meghan, is that she will not tolerate disrespect. My family, that's something we all know about Meghan. She will not tolerate disrespect. My family. And every single day, for close to 8 years, UK media have been disrespecting Meghan. My family, for the past close to 8 years. That's what the UK media have been doing. And now all of a sudden, my family, even despite hearing that Harry is coming to the UK, even despite being told, you know what, fine, Harry is coming to the UK for the Invictus Games 10th anniversary service, still they're asking, is Meghan coming? Is she coming? Is she coming? That's what they're asking. And for what? Because they want Meghan to be there. That way, they can abuse her properly. That's why they want Meghan there. I mean, what other reason could they possibly have, to be like, is Meghan coming? Is Meghan coming? To ask these questions, other than my family, clearly, they just want to abuse her. And Meghan is protecting her peace and her mental health by clearly, my family, traveling to places whereby she is appreciated, loved, admired, protected, cherished, and not traveling to places whereby Meghan is shown enormous disrespect. My family. One thing about an abuser is that they want their victim of abuse to be the one who comes to them. That's what they want. They want the victim of abuse, in this case Meghan, to be the one who comes back to their abuser, wants to be around their abuser. That's what they want. And Meghan, by refusing all of that, by getting boundaries in her life, my family, an abuser doesn't like it when their victim, in this case Meghan, creates boundaries in her life. They do not like it even one bit. They don't like it. They are so angry about that. If there's something that I do know they're pissed about really, is Meghan and Harry creating boundaries with UK media, wanting nothing to do with the toxic UK cable media. They're very, very pissed off about that so much. And my family, good for Meghan. Good for Meghan for protecting her peace. Good for Meghan for protecting her peace. Good for Meghan for protecting her mental health. Good for her. Good for her. Good for Meghan. And my family, and then Daily Mail says that Harry and Meghan, non-working royals. Harry and Meghan do not represent the king, King Charles. And they don't represent my family, Camilla, Queen Camilla, or William or Kate Middleton. Harry and Meghan do work to pay their bills. They work to pay their bills. Right now, as all of you can see, my family, the so-called working roles, Charles, William, Kate, Camilla, are not doing any engagements whatsoever. Charles only, on Tuesday, he'll be seen, my family, going to a cancer treatment, my family clinic. Charles will be seen tomorrow, on Tuesday, doing my family an engagement. After days and weeks of not being seen, my family, that is, doing public, engagements. Kate, on the other hand, she's missing. She is completely missing. No one has seen her publicly since last year, December. My family. And if this were anybody else, by now police would have been called. Police would have been called and being asked to go there at Crystal Palace whatever this person is saying, to go and check if she's even okay, to check if she's alive. But because it's Kate Middleton, because my family, it's Kate Middleton, no one wants to go and interrogate fully what's going on. Where is she? No one wants to go there, and my family even file a police report and demand that police investigate Kate's disappearance. Yet my family, I believe that that is what should happen, because someone just can't go missing for months, and my family, nobody is asking questions. The police aren't doing anything, my family. Kate is a public figure. And the fact that no one has seen her publicly for 4 months, my family, is very, very concerning. It's very, very concerning. Very, very concerning. The fact that Charles and Camilla can go out together and be seen, at least they can be seen. My family, even despite Charles having, cancer, allegedly, at least Charles and Camilla can be seen. But William cannot produce a photograph of himself with his wife. Yet no questions are being asked. No questions are being, my family, asked. So really, this concept of working royals, the only time I ever had it, it began when Harry and Meghan was stepping back as senior members of the royal family. The UK media, all of a sudden, were like, these ones are working royals. These ones are non-working royals, my family. That's what UK media did. And that's what they are continuing to do. And the fact is, whenever they say this stuff, whenever they say Harry and Meghan going to, for example, right now, as they're going to Nigeria in May, they are so bitter. Because once again, the world will be reminded just what the farm lost by refusing to protect Meghan, by refusing to protect Prince Harry's kids, my family, Prince Harry's, son Archie, and Harry himself. The farm lost a great asset in Meghan, and the tabloids, the farm, hate being reminded of them, family. And guess what? We are going to keep on reminding them of just what they lost by refusing to protect Meghan, by choosing to be abusive to the most amazing person, my family, who clearly, my family, was a great asset to the royal family. Instead of taking care of her, they chose to be abusive. And that's the biggest mistake the farm and UK media made. And now, when they see Harry and Meghan happy, thriving, even receiving a warm welcome, my family, wherever they go, and even Nigeria inviting Harry and Meghan to come over to Nigeria for my family a visit, they are so bitter and so angry, because they can't stand seeing Harry and Meghan loved, respected, and admired. And this invitation that Harry and Meghan have received from the country's chief of defense staff, the highest ranking military official in Nigeria, my family, it angers the toxic UK media, haters online, because once again, they are reminded that their smear campaign against Harry and Meghan has been a complete and utter failure. And the smear campaign will continue to fail while Harry and Meghan will continue to thrive. Good things are going to keep on happening to Harry and Meghan. While UK media mourn, will Harry come over and see Charles? Will Harry come over and see Camilla? Will Harry come over and see Kate Middleton? My family, no one has seen that woman publicly for 4 months. For 4 months, nobody has seen her. For 4 months. My family. Police should have been called by now, but they want Harry to go and see her when nobody has seen her for 4 months. Honestly. UK media act as if it's Harry who is Kate's husband, my family, and not William. That's how they normally act. That's how they normally act. And my family, it's sickening, how UK media behave, my family. And also, what I do want you to notice this, my family. When Charles went to Kenya, went on a trip to Kenya, went on an official visit to Kenya, please kindly do not forget, you never ever saw Daily Mail, my family, saying this stuff. That's what they think about Harry and Meghan. You never ever heard them saying, Charles and Camilla on safari. You never ever heard that. You never ever heard that. You never heard UK media on their headline saying Charles and Camilla on safari. It's despicable what Daily Mail is doing. It's despicable. Even someone called Nels Abbey said that, and I quote, "The Daily Mail embarrasses Britain yet again. No one goes to West Africa, let alone Nigeria, for safaris, given that Nigeria is a British creation. UK tabloids have no reason not to know better and properly educate their readers, my family, And my family, their colonial mentality is so deeply ingrained. And clearly, they can't even hide their racism. They openly show it, my family. They openly show it, my family. They openly showcase, their racism. And my family, even yesterday, when I saw what they wrote, my family, here's what my family I said yesterday, a while back, a few hours ago, my family, a few hours ago. Here's what I said. My family, it's very difficult for the British tabloids to control their racism. It's even more difficult for them to hide it. After finding out Harry isn't staying in the UK longer than necessary, and that he is going to Nigeria with his wife Meghan for a visit, my family, UK media have jumped back to being the racists we know them to be by targeting Nigeria, my family. And the actions of the UK media are quite utterly despicable. They are quite utterly despicable. All their joy that Prince Harry is coming, Harry's coming, Harry's coming, Harry's coming, my family, have all been destroyed after finding out that my family, Harry and Meghan, have been invited to Nigeria by the highest ranking military official, my family, in Nigeria. And clearly, Harry and Meghan are going to receive a very warm welcome, my family, in Nigeria. And if there's something that, once again, UK media don't like, is my family seeing evidences that indeed their smear campaign against Harry and Meghan has been a complete and utter failure, and that it continues to fail. My family, And my family, someone else said that, just when you thought that the UK press would have run out of racist headlines regarding Meghan Markle, Daily feels like, hold our beer. Then they say that Harry and Meghan are going to, a safari. My family. My family, Harry and Meghan are not going on a safari. Not to my family, Nigeria. And Daily Mail just showcases what a racist tabloid that truly, Daily Mail is, my family. And it's quite despicable. It is quite, despicable what Daily Mail, my family, is doing. Quite utterly despicable. Even someone said that, Daily Mail, no one, and I mean no one, travels to Nigeria to go on a safari. People have to remind them that, my family. To them, it's like Africa is still just one big country to these racist individuals. It's quite so wrong. It's quite so wrong, my family. So wrong. And my family, at the Daily Mail, it appears they say that Africa is just one big country. My family, we must condemn the racism of the Daily Mail. We must, my family, condemn it. We must condemn it, my family, 100%. Harry going to Nigeria, my family, has really hurt them. With Meghan, has really, my family, hurt them. So badly. They were jumping up and down. Harry's coming, Harry's coming, Harry's coming. And then they had the news, my family. When that news came out, Harry's coming to the UK, the eyes of the global media landscape, my family, were tuned into the UK on Harry's visit, my family. CNN, CBS, global media outlets are reporting Harry is going to the UK for the Invictus Games 10th anniversary service. And the eyes of my family global media landscape were on the UK. As I've always told you, when Harry comes over, it's like my family, a president of the United States of America is visiting the UK. My family. It's like the eyes of the global media, go to the UK. I'm comparing Prince Harry to a president of the United States of America to show you, my family, how clearly influential Prince Harry truly is. He is very, very influential, my family. That's a fact. That's a fact. And my family, so UK media were like, finally, the red carpet will be on our country in the UK. And they, the carnival of so-called experts, would make a fortune, my family, if Harry would stay longer in the UK. And then, my family, news came out. Harry and Meghan are going to Nigeria together. For my family, a visit. My family. That's what Harry and Meghan will do, my family. And no one is saying that, no person has said that Meghan will be there, in the UK with Prince Harry at the Invictus Games 10th anniversary. Nobody has confirmed Meghan's attendance there, my family. But Meghan's attendance, my family, in Nigeria, my family, has been confirmed with Prince Harry. That has been confirmed. This other one, my family, hasn't been confirmed. And if there's something, once again, that the carnival of so-called experts don't like, is seeing Meghan rejecting them again and again and again and again. They don't like seeing her rejecting all of them, my family. It hurts them, so much. Another bitter. To the point they're asking, so will Meghan join Harry in the UK first? To the UK media, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Daily Mail, stop being racist. Stop it. Stop it. And let Harry and Meghan go. They want nothing to do with you. Let them go and accept that they've moved on with their lives. Daily Mail also needs to move on. The fact is, my family, as I've said, I don't see, this rift between Harry and William and Charles being healed. I don't see it happening. For as long as the firm refuses to call off its hounds and tell Daily Mail, The Sun, The Mirror, Express, UK tablets to back down and leave Harry and Meghan alone, for as long as they refuse to command UK media to leave Harry and Meghan alone, the firm have the power to command UK media to back off Harry and Meghan, but for as long as they refuse to call off their hounds and tell them to leave Harry and Meghan alone, for as long as they refuse to do that, my family, then honestly, you cannot say that Harry will heal the rift, my family. It just can't happen and won't happen. It can't happen and won't happen. And UK media are never ever going to allow any rift to be healed if they're going to be, my family, kept outside of any kind of information about what's going on behind the scenes. They are never going to allow to be kept in the dark. Never. Never, ever, ever are they going to allow that. They want the drama. They want the stories. And they want to be fed, my family. And they want Harry and Meghan to give them access to their kids, Archie and Lilibet. That way, media can make a fortune from them off of covering them, my family, and that should not be allowed. That is unacceptable, my family. You know, Harry and Meghan have every right in the world to protect their kids, Archie and Lilibet Diana, and also protect their own mental health, my family. And I hope that is what Harry and Meghan, that is what Harry and Meghan will continue to do, my family. You know? So my family, even Omis Kobi himself said this, Safari in Nigeria, the ignorance jumped out. Everyone is calling out Daily Mail for the racism towards my family, Meghan. And my family, it is despicable. It's just despicable. My family, someone said that this is intentional. If Harry and Meghan were representing the monarchy, the word safari would not have been used. My family, indeed, I do have to agree with that. I do have to agree with that. If Harry and Meghan did or were representing, the monarchy, the word safari would not have been used. It would not have been used. It would not have been used. So really what Daily Mail is doing is just being, my family racist. That's what, they are being. My family, their actions are utterly despicable, and my family just so wrong. And we demand that they stop my family being racist. Someone said that, it never fails. The racism of the QW media is just showing. And the racism jumped out. My family, indeed, very true. The toxic UK media don't even know where Africa is. The racism is so obvious, my family. Indeed, very true. They couldn't even do basic research. It's the Daily Mail. It is the Daily Mail. They don't do research properly. They do not do my family research at all. They don't do research at all. It's the Daily Mail. You can expect a tabloid that spreads mis and disinformation regularly to my family be somehow factually correct. You cannot. And that's how Daily Mail is. And that's why nobody should ever trust what comes out of the Daily Mail. My family, I even heard this kind of a phrase or something about how the UK media operate. Here's what they normally say in the UK media landscape. And I quote, "Don't let the truth get in the way of, a perfectly, good story. That good headline, that good my family story." To them, they don't care about the truth. They just want that headline that my family will get them the most clicks, the most engagement. And my family, they don't care about being racist because that's just who they are. They know that's how they are. And my family, it is despicable. It is my family despicable, utterly despicable what Daily Mail, my family is doing. My family, this is not just ignorance, but willful wrong conduct to only tarnish and minimize Prince Harry and Meghan's invite as going on a safari tour. That's what Daily Mail is doing because they're so bitter. They are bitter. They are so bitter. But also, they are mocking Nigeria for no apparent reason. My family. Indeed, very true. That's what Daily Mail is doing, my family. That is what my family Daily Mail is doing, my family. And the thing is, these people spend their time saying that we don't want Meghan, we don't want Meghan, we don't want Meghan. And then when Meghan gets the message and says, "I'm not coming," instead, I'll be going to Nigeria, with Prince Harry, not the UK. They become so angry. They're like, so Meghan, will you join Prince Harry in the UK first? Will you be coming over? And for what? If they come over, will you treat Harry and Meghan well, with respect, with dignity? No, you will not. So then why should they come, over there? Why should Meghan come over there? For what? To be abused, to be insulted? to be subject to racism again and again and again. No, no. Meghan should keep protecting her peace and her mental health and family. And we condemn the Daily Mail's racism towards Meghan. We condemn the Daily Mail's racism towards Meghan, strongly. My family, someone that, the racism is on full display. Toxic British media and that family are such a source of embarrassment to Brits. From their treatment of Harry and Meghan to the everyday racism they shame us. Those who love our country and want it to be better cringe daily because of the actions of the racist Daily Mail. And that's why reforms are needed in the UK, because there needs to be change. There needs to be, my family, change. My family, someone else that, the tabloids know what they're doing and they're doing it on purpose. I must agree. Because they're so angry and so bitter, because once again, clearly, even Meghan herself prefers much to be more in Nigeria or to go to Nigeria rather than go to the UK. And my family, UK media take that as an insult. And the thing is, Meghan is simply listening to what they have said. That's what Meghan is doing. She is simply listening to what they've said. They've said that they don't want Meghan. And you know what? Meghan doesn't want them to. She wants to keep a distance from abusers. And the abusers can't stand it. They can't stand it, my family. And really, I'm happy that Meghan is protecting her peace. And my family, I know that in Nigeria, Harry and Meghan are going to have an amazing, amazing good time. And once again, their farm and Wikimedia will be reminded just what they lost when they refused to protect Meghan. My family, they say that, someone goes to an African country. The tabloids, it's a safari. I really pity Meghan for the time that she had to spend in that country. Indeed, my family, very true. Me too. I don't know of any person who has ever gone on a safari in Nigeria. The tabloids are filled with bitter racists. It angers them even more that Harry and Meghan will likely spend more time in Nigeria than Harry's stay in the UK. It probably will be just my family a couple of hours. And my family, let's all rejoice. Those bitter racists lost. However, Harry and Meghan are thriving. And they are showing the entire world, once again, that my family, the smear campaign against them has been a complete and utter failure. My family. As I have said, my family, the thing is, the smear campaign, it is meant to isolate you. And then instead of isolating Harry and Meghan in this case, the targets of the smear campaign by Wikimedia and the farm, Harry and Meghan are being invited to Nigeria by the highest ranking military official in Nigeria. My family, Wikimedia get angry when they say that, because it's more proof, more evidence that the smear campaign against Harry and Meghan has been a complete and utter failure. And when they see Harry and Meghan receiving a warm reception in Nigeria, they're going to be more and more bitter. Because you know why? William can't go to a Commonwealth country without receiving backlash. He cannot ever go to any Commonwealth country without receiving backlash. He can't. He just can't. It's impossible for William to be able to go to any Commonwealth country without receiving any backlash. He just really can't. He can't, my family. He can't. And that's why he'll always be better. That's why Wikimedia will always be better, my family, because they know what they lost when they refused to protect Meghan and Harry. And now they are going to be hiding behind the bushes, my family, behind the bushes, to try and catch a glimpse of Harry and Meghan wherever they go to. And when Harry and Meghan will be in Nigeria, my family, I know media will send themselves there, my family, to cover, Harry and Meghan's visit. Even though they are unwelcome, they'll still send themselves there, my family, like what they did with the polo game, whereby Daily Mail were uninvited. But still, they went there, where Harry and Meghan are, my family. Once again, I do know that they'll be going to Nigeria also to try and follow Harry and Meghan, my family, around. And the thing is, my family, once again, UK media will always know that Harry and Meghan want nothing to do with them. They want nothing to do with them. And they'll have to humiliate themselves by going to follow people who want nothing to do with them. That's what Daily Mail, my family, will do. They'll have to hide behind bushes to try and catch a glimpse of Harry and Meghan. When Harry and Meghan, back in the UK, in the rough fold, UK media, my family, had access to Prince Harry. But now they don't. And it's all because of their actions. It's all because of their bullying and the abuse of Harry and Meghan. And my family, may Harry and Meghan continue to protect the peace. And make media always keep their distance from Harry and Meghan and never ever go anywhere close to Harry and Meghan, my family. In fact, honestly, I don't want to see any carnival of so-called experts going anywhere near Harry and Meghan, but I know they'll try to find a way to even get close to Harry and Meghan. But I do know that Harry and Meghan won't speak to any of those family abusers. My family, I'm so happy with this news that Harry and Meghan will be going to Nigeria. I'm so happy about this. I'm even more happy to see that my family, the abusers, are so bitter because they know Harry and Meghan are loved and that their smear campaign against Meghan and Harry has been a complete and utter failure. You tell me kindly your thoughts about what we have just discussed. I want to hear your opinion, my family. May God bless you all. Stay tuned. To this video, love you always and forever, my family. And we condemn the racism of the Daily Mail, towards Nigeria and towards Meghan. We condemn the racism of the Daily Mail. Stay tuned. To this video, love you always and forever. Hello, members of Sussexes Family TV. First of all, I want to say thank you for all your support that you give us to our channel. We don't take it for granted that you support this channel. I want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts for lending out your support and fighting against injustices, supporting Prince Harry and Meghan, showing them love. Love will always triumph over evil, and for that I say thank you. Good will always prevail over bad. Thank you so much for all your support. Thank you so much for joining this community, this amazing community of the Sussexes Family TV. I love you so much, family, from the bottom of my heart, and I wish you all the best. May you have a great day, and I hope that you enjoyed this video and learned a lot of things. With that and so much more, stay tuned to our next video. Leave a comment below, like, and subscribe. Love you, family, always and forever. Sayonara.